One, two, three. Yeah, okay. We're live. Hey, hello in YouTube land. Armando here with another quick video. It's not going to be a review. It's more of a how-to after I did the how-to. Now, as you see before you here is the talking Falcon figure from Hasbro. I just finished putting them back together. You see the screw here? You open that screw and you take the battery lid off and you take out the two alkaline batteries. But there's a screw right here in his butt, and then right here on his ribs, and then right here. And the figure will open up. The front section will have the head attached to the neck. Then the arms and legs come off. Now, the reason I want you to open them up is so you can fix his hands. Look at the hands. I already fixed them. If you look at these in the store, go to Toys R Us, they're still in the store. Maybe Kmart has them, maybe Target has them on the shelf. They're fused in an open position, like this, like that, which is dumb. Serves no purpose. Looks like he's trying to do like a curl. Both hands were like that. Now, you probably wonder, how the hell did I get it to do that? Well, with much trial and error. This one, unfortunately, will not be able to twist. But that's okay. Now, when you attach his wings, well, let me attach the wings and I'll show you. You attach the segment like this, push in, give it a little pressure. All right, it's on there. Okay, the wings come down. All right, he looks pretty cool there, see? The hands are in the right position. They're to his side and fists. That's okay. You know, but they come forward. They got ball joints so you can open them up. Now, I was going to tool off the top here. You see right here? Sometimes in older G.I. Joe figures, you could tool it out further this way, close to the red line. And that would enable the shoulder to open up further. But the way they do that insert pin molding, the joint will not go further than that. So as best as you're going to get it, it's like about right there. Which is still pretty good. So if you do it like that, then it looks like he's serving a purpose. Now that I was able to twist his hand, see? Doesn't that look like that's the way it's supposed to be? Yeah, so they're messing up at the factory. Hasbro messing up. So let me give you a tip on how to fix them, okay? After you take... Well, let me turn them around. Well, you can't see them now because this covers up the screws. But after you take them apart with the screws, put the wing segment to the side, okay? This is the first time it's going to give you trouble. They take these hands that they make. It's all molded together here. It's soft vinyl. They fill it up with industrial strength adhesive, like a cyanoacrylate, like super glue. And then it's got a hole inside, and the wrist has like a ball joint, right? So what they do, they put a bunch of glue. Also, they mold it onto the wrist, like right here on top of my wrist. Pretend, like, all right, hold on. See this box of Band-Aids? Pretend this box of Band-Aids is part of my wrist, and it's got like this huge block on there. Well, they mold a block onto each wrist. That way, when the glove gets inserted, it can't rotate, which is stupid. So what you want to do, go to the Dollar Tree store, because everything's $1, and buy some electrical tape. It's like 2 rolls for $1. Okay? Now, get some electrical tape and wrap a buttload of electrical tape around the wrist, right here. Right? Then wrap another load going this way around the elbow. And what you want to do is get a pair of pliers and some channel locks. Get the channel locks to hold the elbow like this, and then grab this and kind of work it a little. If it doesn't work, what you're going to have to do is get some precision screwdrivers and stab them all the way around into the glove, because the glove will give. And try to separate the glue from the plastic. Now, I don't know how many have a bunch of glue in there, but I'm pretty sure a lot of them do, because every single figure at the store will not turn. But I had a feeling that whoever designed this figure at Hasbro designed them for the wrist to turn, because all they had to do was just pop them on there, delete that square thing on the wrist, and it would turn like this. Because what I did after I popped this off, I shaved that off with, you guessed it, the box cutter of freedom, and it made it for a smooth wrist. And it is gray like this, but they just paint this flesh colored. And like on this one, it turned. See, that's what they intended to do. And since, like, if you get it in the right position like this to its side, I have a feeling that when you open the like this, that's what they wanted. You know, the Hasbro designer, whoever that is. I mean, Hasbro should pay homage to their sculptors. I mean, for a while there, like, was it Art Asylum? I think they used to give credit to the guys who sculpted the figures. Well, you know, McFarlane had the Four Horsemen, and they left, and they started their own studio. They did the Masters of the Universe for Mattel, and they put a lot of good stuff out there. So there's some pretty good guys, I guess, working at Hasbro sculpting these. But they don't get any credit on the figure. They should put it on the box, sculpted by so and so, because toys are an art form now, folks. But what happened on this one, the ball ended up snapping off inside the palm of the hand, because since it's round like this, it's hollow, and the wrist was hollow on the inside. So what I did was get my Dremel, and I cleaned it up inside, all the rough stuff. And then I dremeled off all the industrial adhesive, and it stayed kind of rough. So what I did was get super glue gel. Super glue gel is your friend. Let me show it to you right here. This is 20% more free super glue gel. It doesn't run. This is good stuff. Go to Dollar Tree, get one of these. Okay? So, you get that. And then, let me put his wings down. Let's move the camera in closer. Okay? What you want to do is line it up with his forearm here like this. Put a lot of glue inside on all the insides, and there's going to be like a groove here where that plastic tab was. Fill that up with gel also, and then just squirt it in. So, insert it in all the way till it stops. And you're gonna have a bunch of excess ooze on, and get a paper towel, have it handy, and wipe away the excess that comes out of the top of the glove, and it will forever be fused on there, which is the way it was from the factory, because they don't want you to move it. But it's in the right position now. See? The way it's supposed to be. So now he's a much more enjoyable figure because I customized him. Now, this one I did the same procedure. Wrap it electrical tape, pliers here, electrical tape here, pliers here, or channel locks, and twist. Now, what happened right here, I got some seam separation because it's hollow. So all you got to do, run a little super glue gel, little bead, and then turn out the gel around the tube. Like, let me show you the technique. Hold on. And I can talk about it, but you better see it. I mean, this is YouTube, right? You're tuning in to see how to fix it. All right. Let me see. Okay, here's the seam, right? Let's see how good you can see it there. All right. You're going to open this tube up like this, and you're going to run a seam, a very thin seam all across like that to about right there where the sleeve starts. Then you turn the tube around like a ketchup pack, and then work it into the joint a little bit like this. See? You work it in there, you work it in there. You go over a little bit. I think I went over all the way to about right here to the shoulder pad. And you can lick your finger, wet it, and kind of just smooth it out like this. It'll come off fingers eventually. And just let it air dry. Now, once it dried, what you can do is squirt some Armor All in here. If you get it to turn like I did, and you can put it in the right position. See? You will not find one of these anywhere on YouTube or on Google Nobody has decided to fix these figures. I've seen some in the thrift stores. I've seen some in Goodwill. Not Falcon, but like Iron Man, the basic ones. People throw them away. They think they're made out of bottles. Trust me, folks, these are good figures. They're not made out of bottles. It's just a straightforward basic action figure. But it does talk, see?
Here comes Iron Man.
Oh, and make sure the speaker that's in here doesn't pop off the base. Because when you put it back together, you don't want it to be out of, alignment. And then it's not going to seal.
War Machine, incoming. We've got to move.
So, look. Original position. Armando die position. See? That's the way it's supposed to be. Without that stupid tab that Hasbro put in there. If it ever breaks off, just glue it back on and put a bunch of gel and leave it in this position. Because that's the way it's supposed to look. There's no reason for it to be out. I mean, he wasn't doing that in the movie. It's like weird. I mean, what's going on with Hasbro? Somebody got a bad report or something. They should not all be coming out like that. They should be able to turn at the wrist. And this can turn. They just messed up. Okay? So, anyway, this one, it's fixed. But I snapped it off in there, but then I fused it. So, I broke it to fix it. Poison was the cure, just like the Megadeth song. Poison was the cure. Okay, well.
Heads up, guys.
All right, let's see. Pick the wings up. Pick the hands up. And there you go.
Falcon coming in fast.
Okay. That's the way it's supposed to be. All right, this is Armando signing out. Folks, if you like videos like this, hit subscribe. Leave a thumbs up, a thumbs down. Leave a comment below. I'll get back to you. Let me know what you think of these videos. I'll try to answer. If you got questions on how to fix it, just ask me. I can give you some tips because a lot of people don't care about this toy line. But a lot of people do buy it. I mean, if you go to Amazon, you can see it in the comment sections. People buy these for the kids, but they're frustrated because they can't turn them. But with a little know-how, I just showed you how. That's how you fix them. So you just need 2 pairs of pliers. I had a pair of channel locks and a pair of pliers, but if you get 2 pairs, get 2 pairs. They sell tools there also. Just get some pliers off the shelf. Can't find any there, get them at Walmart, the tools. And get the electrical tape. And get the super glue gel. You're going to save a lot of money. So, yeah. That's...
Launch.
Look at the back. How it looks in the back. Okay. I completely took him apart. I mean, he was in pieces. But now, he's back together. Hands in the right position. This one does rotate. That's where you can land Red Wing. Supposedly on his back, but it doesn't come off. But you could always make one eventually. And later on, once I get a 3D printer, take it apart and then make some new arms with articulation here, 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 and maybe there. Where he can hold guns. Because remember, he could hold pistols here. You could probably cut these off and tool some holsters. Put some pistols there. Print out some pistols. You could all that kinds of things. But the beauty of it, these come apart. So take them apart, print up some new arms, and you're good to go. And print up some new legs if you want to put a knee joint here. Or if you want to cut these and put knee joints. But I would just print up some new ones and just leave the torso. So if you want to make new ones, 3D printing is the way to go. But yeah, folks, you want to fix Falcon's hands from that weird position that comes from the factory. You got to put electrical tape. You got to snap. Well, you got to work your precision screwdrivers first to loosen up the glue. Okay? Then twist it back. Just be gentle and work on it. Each wrist took me an hour just to pop off. So that's 2 hours there, and then like 30 minutes to tool out the inside, to clean it up as best I could with my Dremel, then glue it back on. This one, all I had to do was insert the X-Acto knife to shave off that wrist tab that sticks out so it could do a complete turn. and then put some armor all in there, and you're done. And then put them back together, and leave the screws in the same hole they came out of. So if this screw is in the bottom hole, leave it there, or make a map, sector 1, sector 2, sector 3. So I mean not sectors, quadrants. So make a map of the screws where they go, and then leave them on there. And then when you put it back together, get it back together. But that's how you do it, folks. So fix your Falcon if you bought one. And this is how to do it. This is Armando signing off. Wherever you're at in the world, have a good one. See you in the next video. Oh, wait. Let's do a thumbnail. What am I doing? There you go. Right position.